Yo, amen, say man. If you're looking at your screen, we got another bang for y'all, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was just gonna go ahead and use this video to explain basically what was going on, you know what I'm saying? It's been a couple, like, I feel like it's almost been a week since I've been actually like consistent with y'all and like with my regular schedule and things like that, you know? But I was just really tired these past couple weeks, I ain't even gonna lie. I got back from my trip and I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna be like super consistent for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I already was gone for like 11 days and I was like, damn, I ain't trying to do that, you know? And then I ended up having to basically like work a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that, I ain't gonna lie, that really cracked the code for me, because I ain't gonna lie, my ass was dead, bro. Like absolutely dead, bro. But I am trying to, you know what I'm saying, get things right and things like that for y'all. It's gonna take a while for me, I ain't gonna lie. Not necessarily like a while, but probably till the end of this weekend and Monday I actually get back in the bag. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's also been that and just me procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, when I get back and I'm tired, bro, I'm just tired, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like editing, I don't feel like recording, I don't feel like doing none of that. I gotta catch back up on the rest and things like that. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I gotta understand how to pace myself or something like that, bro. But I mean, it's not like I was dying and, you know what I'm saying, I was just tired going to work, things like that. It was just more like I had a lot of things going on at one time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I already explained the passings that I had this summer with the homies and things like that. And then yeah, I had to literally help my aunt with this fence. So yeah, that's been fun. And I've been helping my pops with the lawn. So that was actually, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really got no problem with that, because that's actually kind of chill, laid back. But everything else, you know what I'm saying, not really too chill, you know. It's just like I wouldn't say it's like a distraction, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying that, but like I just been getting tangled up with a lot of things, if that makes sense, you know. Also, I do got like this Mafia coming out for y'all, so y'all let me know if y'all want to if y'all like it or something like that, you know what I'm saying. And we also put Jacoby in Madden. I know this is a Marvel Rivals video, but this is basically just a checkup, you know what I'm saying, like just basically telling y'all what's going on, what's gonna happen within the next 2 months and things like that. I was also gonna start this Batman series for y'all because I wanted to play Batman in October, but there's 3 of them, so I wanted to kind of just start I wanted to start in August and end by October, so by the time I'm on Dark Knight, I think that's what it was. If it wasn't Dark Knight, it was something else. It was something Night, whatever the fuck, Gotham Knights. Nah, it wasn't Gotham Knights, it was something, bro. It was the last Batman one. I really forgot the name, I don't know why, and I don't know how I died right there. It's actually crazy, you know what I'm saying. And I ended up, it looked like I was selling this game, not even gonna lie, but it is what it is. It's just because a lot of the times, I ain't gonna lie, and this is like a whole different topic as well, but a lot of the times they be like, and I didn't realize this until the end, but a lot of the times I play the same, you know. A lot of times I don't really change how I position myself and things like that, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, what's broke don't need to be fixing, you know. But then I get teammates that are not used to how I set up, or not used to basically what I'm doing on the side, you know. Like a lot of Namors just sit in the back, put squids down and things like that. I like to get a side angle, I like to get the back line angle, I like to do all that, you know. And a lot of times I can't necessarily stay there because like my heals are just like not there, you know. Like I'm getting healed right now, so I'm able to stay in this little location comfortably. But like, I don't know if y'all seen in the beginning of the match, I died like plenty of times trying to get that right angle, and it's just like, I don't know how y'all can't see me. I don't know how, like I ain't gonna lie, as a healer, you got the little red plus mark on the screen for anybody that's dying, bro. And if you don't, nigga, don't pick healer. And if you don't got that shit on, you need to put it on right now if you consistently play healer, because this is terrible, you know. But back onto my topic. I was supposed to get the Batmans into y'all. I'm still gonna do that, but I am about a month behind. I wouldn't say a month behind, that's not what I mean, but I would say I'm behind from where I wanted to start, you know, because I wanted to start in August. It's September right now, you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. But we got Pierre as well coming out, y'all. That should be that should be coming out every, I want to say, I don't want to say every week, because I also want to put other dudes, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little lost in my head right now. But the Pierre should be coming out at least twice a week for his freshman year, and then I have a defensive lineman that I'm finna make, or not a defensive lineman, but a linebacker that also plays on the line, so it's gonna work out. Kind of like a Micah Parsons, I guess that's the build or whatever. But yeah, I also got that coming out with y'all. Now, like I said, Jacoby is in the NFL. We did everything that we possibly could do in the college, so I just basically felt like that was needed. And also, I can get more players in, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to keep with one player, and you know what I'm saying? If he's good enough, then it is what it is. And if the player isn't that good, you know what I'm saying? He just won't get drafted. I think that's how I got to do it too, you know? Like, because there's a lot of times where it's like, oh, this is the underdog dude, and you know, he gets drafted, and all of a sudden he got Super Bowls and shit like that. You know, it's cool, but like, let's keep it realistic, bro. You're probably not gonna get drafted if you have bad stats, you know? But this game, the first game, the Namor game, I'm just yapping. The second game, I did block 65k damage with Groot, so I ain't gonna lie, that shit was disgusting. I actually diffed 2 tanks. Like, the shit was crazy. But back to what I was saying, my consistency is bad right now. It's terrible. I just got to figure out kind of a routine to go through. It just caught me really off guard, and I just feel bad for y'all, you know what I'm saying, because y'all be showing me love, and I ain't gonna lie, it's not like I was getting major views, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but like, with me pushing out my vids late and shit like that, the views aren't there. I'm damn near uploading every 4 days, you know, it's terrible. I was uploading almost every day, every 2 days, you know. The only times I would take a break is probably, I didn't like to post really on Wednesdays or Sundays, I think, but even then I gotta post every day. Not necessarily every day, but I gotta post every other day, you know, for y'all. And that's on me. I ain't even gonna sit here and act. That is definitely on me. Now, within the season 4 and the rest of season 3, I do got recordings to last me until season 4 comes out, so I'm definitely gonna drop that for y'all. There's a lot of, I guess, games like this to where I gotta record them and talk over, but also if y'all don't want to see me talk over it, just let me know. And this is the game. Y'all see they got, well, we had 2 tanks at first. I'm not even gonna lie, we had 3 tanks at first, actually, which was insane. But then after a while, they both got off a tank, and I had to solo that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not fun. Let's just say it like that. And I ain't gonna lie, the heals wasn't that great because we had mantis, but I had the ability, so I had the healing wall. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, that I put that shit so clutch right there, and we was taking off. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. I got videos to last me literally until the season 4 comes out, and I got my reaction to season 4 and things like that. But I wanted to know, while I'm on this topic and everything like that, I might just start a reaction channel, not necessarily for the games. Of course, I'll stay reacting to the games on this channel, but like when it comes to the football games, the basketball games, basically any videos that are seeming interesting, like a Mr. Beast or a road rage or a food video or something like that, you know. I like to watch random things, you know. I really do be watching random shit. I ain't even gonna sit here and act, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just want to know, do y'all want me to put it out on my main channel and basically just make one big ass channel of what I think should be going on, or should I just separate my channels? You know what I'm saying? Because I really think I should separate them, and then if anything, you know what I'm saying, I correlate with both. But like, I don't know, if somebody comes on my channel and they're like, oh damn, this nigga reacted to this, but then I put out a Marvel Rivals video, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be as you know what I'm saying, click together, you know. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If not, I'll upload them both I'll upload them both on each channel, you know what I'm saying, like just to see if y'all fuck with them, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all rocked with my gaming reaction, you know, like when I reacted to Madden, when I reacted to NCAA and things like that. So it's really just, you know, are y'all gonna mess with the real ones, you know? Because I think I reacted to a football game or a basketball game, if I'm not mistaken, and it did pretty well, you know. So hey, but also I do got, I think, one more Battlefront vid for all my low-key Battlefront players. I know I said I was gonna make one at least once a month, maybe even once a week, and I just didn't get to that. And they all did good. Like, they all did above 500 views. That shit is a blessing. But like, I don't know. I don't necessarily know where that game is. You know what I'm saying? I think the hype was at its peak for where it was at. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I'm not gonna stay on this topic forever, but it's just something to where the point where it's like, damn, I thought that game low-key was gonna go crazy. We could have got a little couple devs and things like that, maybe even some Black Ops 6 devs, or not even Black Ops 6, Battlefield 6 devs, give us a little sneak peek into something, give us a little hope into something, you know. But it just didn't work out like that, and that's okay. You know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to figure out basically what to make for y'all. I don't want to keep playing. I'm not saying I don't want to keep playing Marvel Rivals, but I don't want my whole identity to be just this shooter game, you know. So it's not that I want to slow down on Marvel Rivals. It's not that I don't want to take it as serious or anything. It's just I don't want this to be the only thing that I put out for y'all. And then, you know, I later down the line don't even like really, I wouldn't say like it, but I'm not as passionate about it, or I fall off, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even the greatest, but like, let's say I fall off with just making content in general, being funny, just because I don't want to play the game no more, you know what I'm saying? And it's not, like I said, it's not that I don't want to play the game. It's not like that right now, but I'm just thinking about it futuristically, because it's bound to happen, you know. That's kind of how I felt about these sports games, you know. Like, I used to be that guy probably like 2 years ago, which is not even that long ago. Like, this is what, Madden 24, 2K24. I'm over here saying, you know what I'm saying, when I make my YouTube channel, because I was doing TikToks at the time, so I was like, I was just making TikToks. The host was doing cool, like, you know what I'm saying, I was getting my nice little likes. I was, you know what I'm saying, making my identity, you know what I'm saying. I was just basically doing the edited ones with the music, and you know what I'm saying, make the highlights and shit like that. But like last year, literally, I was like, you know what, I don't even care about sports games. I don't care about beating people online. I don't care about being top ranked. I don't care about none of that. It's really not in my books to be like, that's my identity and things like that. You know, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I'm good on those sports games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really good at them, a little too good at them, if I'm making sense, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of dude where it's like, oh my god, he did some crazy shit and he won, and oh my god. But like, bruh, I'm not ass, and I'm definitely not mediocre, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally hopped in a franchise last year, my first online franchise ever, unless it was with the bros, just random niggas, and we go to the Super Bowl. Yes, we had Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, but nigga, anybody could have Lamar Jackson and the Ravens and still fucking suck, bro. You know how many niggas I've seen use the Ravens and still can't score, my nigga? Like, this is crazy. But like I was saying, I don't want that to be my identity, kind of the same way I don't want this to be my full blown identity. I just want to be me, play games, and y'all like me playing games that, you know what I'm saying, I could be myself in. I could express my full what is it called? I could give y'all what my full personality looks like, you know what I'm saying, and at its peak, you know what I'm saying, when I'm playing stuff that I enjoy. It's less yelling at the screen, more jokes, more bullshit that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy Marvel Rivals, I really do, but it's to the point where I enjoy it so much to where I don't want to lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like 2K. Like, I fuck with that game so much to the point where it's like, nigga, I'm not trying to lose this bitch, bro. And if you're playing the game to lose, I'm already pissed at you, you know what I'm saying? Niggas over here be talking, and then the crazy thing is, bro, one nigga that'll sell, the one nigga that'll sell, be ass, not know how to use his thumbs on his controller, will be the main nigga talking about some, yo, bro, it's just a video game, why are you tripping? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck if this was hopscotch in 3rd grade, nigga. You fucking suck, and you're happy about sucking, then you got an excuse about sucking. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what time era we're in, bro. No cap. You could be a Renaissance painter, gang. Niggas talking about some, it's not that deep. It's that deep, bro. It's that deep. No cap. I feel like Michael Jordan. I had to take it personal. I don't like to lose. I don't even like to fucking be on the cuff of losing if I know we're finna win. Like, if we're finna lose, cool, because losing has to happen. You You feel what I'm saying? You can't win all the fucking time. But if we're on that if we're on that cusp of, yeah, we better not fucking lose, and our team is way better, and niggas just like don't want to use their fucking brain, or niggas got like, in this case, niggas be getting boosted, bro. Like niggas, and then I ain't gonna lie, one thing that I realized, bro, like right now my account probably says something different, but during the beginning of all this, my nigga, like season 3.5, I barely had like 8 hours on this bitch. 8 hours and I was already in diamond, fam. Then I'm looking at my teammates, 31 hours on this game, 28 hours, 24 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm barely touching the game, and there's niggas that are playing this shit all day, every day, and still don't know what the fuck is going on, my nigga. And the crazy thing is, this is my first shooter game. This is my first team shooter game. I didn't play Overwatch. I didn't do none of that shit. I barely played Call of Duty as it was for the couple years that it was cool. You feel me? But I never played that, oh, this nigga's low, this nigga's low, this nigga's this, that, and the third. And I feel like I'm doing a great job. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like not only am I learning every day, but I'm actually putting what I'm learning into full fucking blown, like, you could see, all right, from the beginning of, I ain't gonna lie, from the beginning of this game, you could look at my very first video, hell, even look at my season 2, because it's season 4 right now, and you tell me that, I ain't gonna lie, there's no growth within the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically all I wanted to come here on Marvel Rivals and do, is basically show y'all I could play this bitch, I could be cool. There could be a nigga that is like you, just like you, that plays this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of times these popular niggas, they got the niggas to where it's like, alright, bro, you know what I'm saying? You really only doing this shit for the camera. You know what I'm saying? You really got one of them like just professional ass voices, and always doing like the shit. It's basically PG-13 like a hoe and shit like that. I'm not saying I don't fuck with them niggas, because I fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple niggas that be chilling and shit like that. But one thing that I don't fuck with is just that professional Kmart commercial ass outlook. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we get it, but you don't work for Burlington, bro. You like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I wanted to do as my identity, as my channel. Basically, I didn't think I was gonna actually explain that to y'all, but by the time that I'm being gone and things like that, I might as well tell y'all how it is. I might as well tell y'all, hey, look, this wasn't purposeful, but it's something that I've been thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I just be sitting there, I'm like, damn, what do I upload? What do I upload? It ends up being Marvel Rivals anyway, or college football anyway. That's not bad. I love that. I love those games to be my identity. But for those to be the only like rotational games that I have, I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the dude that plays games, not necessarily plays a game that is just popular. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. So yeah, yeah. I mean, as y'all can see, we went crazy at Tank too, bro. Like, I don't know. I was trying to yap on topic. I really was. But every time I make a video like this, I never can seem to talk about the gameplay. I'm sorry. I just want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to talk to y'all. You know, at the end of the day, y'all are why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well get special with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I might as well turn up with y'all. Get to. You know what I'm saying? Get that connection a little deeper, because you already know who I am. You already know how, not who I am, but how I am. You feel me? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we had to go crazy. We ended up getting the dub, bro. But that's basically just my thoughts, where I'm at for the past month and a half that I've been actually inconsistent with y'all. Hopefully y'all don't hate me, man. But you already know the drill. All love. I appreciate the support, man, and we're gonna be right back to consistent. I promise. Hey man, that is gonna wrap it up for this part. If y'all are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my other videos. You already know the drill, man. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.